all that stuff. It's amazing. But I would never have done that.
Well, that's the end of the story. There's an old door. Add something to it.
No, all right. Well, going back to... Have you ever seen a seagull up a tree? No, you haven't, because they can't stand in trees. They've got the wrong feet for it. They've got.
I can't stand your lies.
Feet. It's true, mate.
Why don't you say something about you went through the door and you came out there and all your dead relatives were there waiting for you and they told you they was pretty pissed off with the way you turned out. Well, then look. You couldn't finally
go through the door. It was locked. I'm sure you'd have tried to kick it open for some sort of
10:26. Welcome to 2015. I'm going to smash you open with my bum. Look, to tie together all of these loose threads that we're trying to sell to people at 50 pence a pop, is like I was out on that roof by the Pan statue, the crow swooping down at me, and he come well close, or she came, could have been a girl crow, and it swooped right down. So thanks, baby. Came so close to my head, it freaked me out a bit, and then a seagull come over. It was a big, bloody great big thing. Come swooping over, clacking around. So, I was trying to make friends with the crow, so I went back into my room.
This is a lie where it lands in a tree, just to disprove my theory. And then the seagull landed in a tree, and then there was the oldest door in the world. Actually, it was older than 1020, and I went through it, and all of Matt Morgan's relatives were there, and they said they were pretty pissed off with Matt, and it really let him down. Actually, no, like the seagull tried to swoop down. I got these sweets out of my bedroom, like a chocolate, a bit of apple, a bit of banana. Threw them down for old Crowy because I thought, look, this is. We're not going to have peace, me and the crow, unless one of us reaches out with fruit, and it's more likely to be me. So I threw him some fruit, and then a seagull see that, come over, and the crow really, they had a mid-air fight. And the seagull was about 3 times as big, at least 2.5 times as big as the crow. That crow was hard as nails. I respect it. Then I came back out this morning to have another go of meditating, and the crow come down again. It didn't come near me. I've not made any real progress befriending it, but I still plan to crack on with the crows. It's an ongoing theme. I will become friend of the crows. Your film diaries, when they're published, I think there'll be a fascinating insight into all the films you didn't really turn up for, and you just sort of hung around the hotel arguing with animals. Forgetting Sarah Marshall, day 2. Jason Segel, incredibly pissed off, depressed, saying co-star's not supportive of him. In other news, I saw a tortoise down by the beach swimming in the water. I made friends with it and then wrote my name in Tipex on its back. Oh, dear. Yeah. Go on. What do you think listen to this. Like? Yeah. You know, we were talking about nits, and I said we shouldn't talk about parasites anymore, but we've been contacted by a doctor. Go on, then. You fucking liar. No, fucking have a bit of this. Oh, I'm not allowed to swear on this podcast anymore. Sorry. Why? Why not? Because I've made my own rules. I'm trying to keep myself in check, mate. Right. Gents, love the discussion about parasites controlling our minds. You both really don't know how right you are. No, it was me, not him. I'm a doctor at a London hospital, and a few months ago I actually wrote a piece for the BBC on exactly this, which I didn't read, obviously, as a pitch for a Horizon
in
programme.
A letter?
No, I meant because this was an original idea for me, not another telephone neighbours.
Rip off like your Belgium telephone.
All the best, go Tam. I'm a doctor and researcher. Hold on a minute,
where's the content? Oh, it starts with all the best, go Tam.
This is his thing, right, look, his research interest is in liver disease and gut bacteria in particular. We know that gut bacteria influence health in many ways, but actually the topic of gut bacteria and parasites influencing behaviour is gaining traction, and we've got his phone number. It's Matt, gaining traction. Are a front-line scientist. This is one of the. This is a moment of history you're listening to on this podcast, the Russell and Matt podcast. Matt is discovering that little parasites are getting. What, we're going to ring the geezer now? It's ringing now. Go Tam. I think that's how you pronounce it.
Matt, you do this interview.
No, Russell, I can't.
You're amazing, Matt. You're amazing.
I'm going to put my finger up my arse.
A worm. Hello. Bite it. Hello, is that Go Tam?
Gautam, yeah, hi.
Gautam. Hello, I'm Matt Morgan from the Russel Brand and Matt Morgan podcast.
Matt, hello, evening.
Hello, mate. I'm good. We're quite interested in the fact that...
He didn't ask how you were. That's your first problem.
I said, how are you?
Good.
Oh, shit.
No, he said he didn't. But carry on with your interview.
Pleased to know that, though.
Yes, no, how are you?
I'm pretty good, thank you for asking.
Good. Well,
this is like listening to someone being let out of a mental institute.
It's like having a phone call while someone's heckling you, is what it's like. Russell, do you want to take over the interview?
No, you do it. You're doing well. You're the wind beneath my bloody wings.
Hello, Russell.
Don't talk to him.
Sorry.
Tam, I can't talk
He
to you.
can't even be
Talk to
bothered
Matt.
to be in
Just
this
act
country.
like I'm not here.
Yeah, so my idea that the parasites parasites in our stomach can control our behaviour. How true is that? And could I win some sort of award?
I really want a prize.
So in answer to your first question, I think it might well be a bit true. How's that? And a
good.
bit true can only become more true as we look into it. So I listened to your podcast last week. It was great, and I wrote in because I think there's quite a lot of evidence that the bugs in our gut, in particular, control what we do. A little bit, anyway. So the bugs in particular can control our appetite. They're linked with some diseases. They're linked with things like obesity, that sort of thing. So it's pretty interesting stuff. And you already mentioned the toxoplasma, which can control the behaviour of rodents and how they fear cats. Yeah.
So can they cause like anxiety or like mental issues which aren't to do with food or cravings?
Yeah, so there was a really interesting experiment from Ireland. It was published last year in one of these scientific publications. And what they did was they fed some mice, identical mice. Half of them they gave a probiotic, a bit similar to the probiotics you buy in the supermarket, but probably higher concentration. Half of them got that. Half of them just got an empty bug-free yogurt. And when they gave the mice a stress, the ones that had the bugs did a lot better. They were more resilient. The brain showed less signs of stress when they measured chemicals, and that's the only difference between two groups. That's pretty good evidence, actually. I know it's only in mice, but it's pretty good evidence.
That's amazing. So the stomach has some influence on the brain.
For sure. So one of the biggest nerves in the body is called the vagus nerve, and it connects the brain to the gut. And it's really big. It's got hundreds of thousands of signals. It signals to far greater extent than lots of nerves in our body. What was great about this experiment was they then redid the experiment in the same breed of mice, but in half of them they surgically severed this nerve, and the beneficial effect was gone. So it's a really good experiment because it shows that the signaling from the brain and the gut is responsible for the benefit of the probiotic drink.
Does the vagus nerve it's got something to do with the heart rate, hasn't it?
Yeah, it controls...
Because you can get heart palpitations from having parasites in your stomach.
So I didn't know that. Is that true? The thought of parasites in my stomach gives me palpitations. That's for sure. But,
according to Google and Matt, when I think I had parasites, I had heart palpitations, right? And then I was reading about the vagus nerve. And apparently that does go through the heart and control, among other things like electrical signals, the heart rate. So, in a way, I'm cleverer than you.
Nicely done, Matt. Nicely done. The vagus is really important. It controls lots of our kind of autonomic bodily functions like the heart rate, breathing, that sort of thing, skin sweating, that sort of thing. But the gut in particular. So when you go for an interview, people get butterflies in the stomach, same sort of thing. Brain gut.
Amazing.
Yeah, it
Russell,
is amazing.
you still there?
Listen, I took that opportunity to have a good stroll around the building in Canada. And I must say I've had a lovely time. Well, you've been prattling on about maggots. I took a bit of time off because I listened to the beginning of the interview, Matt, and it sounded like you were not interested in drilling down beyond the superficial issues of that. How can subatomic or even molecular creatures affect consciousness?
Subatomic creatures have to...
Yeah, subatomic creatures and energies and entities.
Oh, you can talk about reality.
Is there
now.
such a thing as the brain and the gut? I whip my hair back and forth, I whip my hair back and forth, I whip my hair back and forth. So, in a way, who's the real winners of the... Listen, Gotam, which isn't even, as far as I can see, a scientist's name. What the hell is your point?
So my point is that you're quite right. I think we need a lot more love in the world. You're quite right. I think that's a good philosophy to live by. But maybe
or less
yogurt might play a role too. Maybe we need a whole lot more yogurt as well because it might well help people feel a bit less stressed.
Gotham has conclusively proved that whether it's molecular creatures bugging us into new realms of consciousness via our bladders and bellies, it is Jada Pinkett Smith and her children that will bring about new truths. That surely is 45 minutes, Matthew, don't you think?
Yes, it is. We're at the end. Thank you, Gotham.
That's a pleasure.
What I'm trying to... What?
Gotham, well done.
Don't snigger at
thanks
my
for coming
interview,
on our
Russell.
show. I'm not sniggering at it. I mean, I enjoyed
Your
it very
parasites
much.
made you walk away from that conversation because they felt their number was up.
They couldn't handle the truth. The little bastards have piloted me right out of my own chance of freedom.
But anyway, I'm quite pleased that doctor is sort of supporting what I thought. I think I should be a doctor.
That's Matt's conclusion. I'm quite pleased that doctor is sort of supporting what I thought. That's the conclusion of the interview. But that is a good conclusion and a helpful interview, and we've learned something about little creatures living in our gutty wuts. But who can summarise this mayhem better than Mr. G, the poet laureate of the show, here now summarising it before another podcast coming at you soon.
Okay, his poem's called The Provenance of Power. To where does power lie? In a one-eyed king or parasite? Or on the face of plastic money, not possessed but exercised? Nothing means anything beyond what the dictionary defines. Can Cocoa Pops and hairy boars ever catch a pirate's eye? The axiom of choice allows the infinite to breathe. There's 5 more years of learning lines, heart palpitations to be free. So to where does power lie when you refute the laws of time and recognize we all started in the secret garden, just a bunch of chromosomes called X and Y?
Woo! Yes.
Yes, G. Yes. I'd like to see the parasite that could write a poem like that from the liver. Good work, G.
Coming from the gut, coming from the gut.
Right from the gut via the heart.
Gotham
Some sort
should
of
get that.
centipede of the bowel.
Gotham wins the poem.
What about Suicide Guy in Starbucks doing
Yeah,
belly
I
bounces?
think we should, like, the people that contribute, like, that
What?
email and stuff, we should
A
send them
doctor who supports my theories. A learned man, a scholar. And you want to give
Trying
it
to
to
get
some
your crony.
depressed man who's lying about being in Starbucks. He's
Give it to
never gone in
Starbucks guy. Give it
Starbucks
to
and told them his
Starbucks guy.
name's Belly Bounce. That would
Starbucks
fall
man.
at the first hurdle.
Starbucks man.
They'd say,
You wanna
what?
try and
Your
get-
name's
Take a
what?
vote. Let's take a vote.
Starbucks man.
Starbucks man.
Doctor.
Yes, it's a landslide. Look at you want to give knighthoods to all your mates. You're just like the establishment that I fought so hard to bring down and actually made a bit stronger.
You fought the law and the law won.
The law won big style. Okay, we'll be doing another podcast last week. Thank you to all our many contributors. Thanks to Matt and Mr. G
Russell.
for more. Let's call it what it is, entertainment. Yeah.
Don't make me do the interviews anymore.
Oh, I won't. That was fucking awful.